Hi there, Silver Young Solo Traveler. This is Aya. Today my topic will be 7 questions you should ask before accepting an airline voucher. And this is due to the fact that we have a pandemic now, so many travelers, including myself, we have decided to postpone our travels. And I find this article really interesting and to the point. It was written by the staff of Smarter Travel. To decrease the risk, Airline incorporate Voucher into Voucher to increase the chances that you won't be able to use them. So before you accept any airline voucher, you need to ask these 7 questions. Question number 1 is, how long are airline voucher valid? A tight validity limit is one of the oldest voucher gotcha in the book. An airline offers a generous voucher, but you have to use it within 6 months. Clearly, many travelers are uninterested in or unable to schedule another flight within that short a time. This ploy is more prevalent with cruise line than with airline, but you will have to be careful. Question number 2. Who can use an airline voucher? Is the value of a travel voucher limited to you, or can you use it to buy a ticket for someone else? Many airline vouchers may be used only by the person who initially received it for his or her own travel. Depending on your flexibility, that might or might not be a deal breaker. Question number 3. Will an airline voucher cover the whole cost of a ticket? Airline voucher seldom include the full cost of a future trip. Often, you must pay the government taxes and fees separately. But we have heard reports of a much worse limitation. An airline voucher covering only the base fare and not the very stiff carrier-imposed fee. Essentially, a renamed fuel surcharge, which on some airlines can be more than the day's fare. Question number, just a second. Question number 4. Can you use an airline voucher for multiple flights? Some vouchers are valid for only a single transaction, even when the value of that transaction is less than the face value of the voucher. For an example, if you use a 500 airline voucher to buy a 400 ticket, you might not be able to use the remaining $100 for second ticket. Instead, you lose that value outright. Question number 5. Are there any fare limitations for airline voucher? I haven't seen much of this one, but an airline could place some fare bracket of limit to voucher-based ticket, not applicable to flash sale price, for example, or for business class. Number 5. How much airline voucher worth to you? Given the limitation on how you can use it, a voucher is effectively worth a lot less to you than its face cash value. Many experts estimate that a voucher is worth somewhere between a third and half of its face value. If you ask for cash, but an airline offers a voucher, take the voucher only if the face value is at least double the cash offer. When cash isn't an option, if the voucher value seems to be inadequate, bargain for more or consider your alternative. Finally, question number 7. Can you get cash instead of an airline voucher? When a flight is oversold, an airline almost always resort to offering travel voucher to passengers who agree to get off and take a later flight. Usually that works and someone take the offer. But if anybody bites and the airline has to select someone to get off, government regulation specify cash payment, not voucher, for involuntary bumping. You can get up to $1,350 in the United States of America, depending on the circumstance, but only in the case of overbooking. The European rules call for higher payment as well as payment for delay. Take the voucher only if it is worth to you is a lot more than the cash. So this is for today. Thank you for watching. I will be back with another topic. Bye.